Hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. That's the three, isn't it? I'm Ross Bandy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And a beautiful autumn morning. It really is another overcast day, another coolness starting to increase. I love it. It's the time of year I love, the autumns and the springs. And, well, there's the possibility of rain. May not be, but there may be. It's all good. It's as our seasons are meant to cycle, roll through, all that. We're not here for the weather report though, we are here for the daily Lenormand cards. So we're going to go over to the cards. So connect in with your guiding spirits, and here we go. Right, what I'm using this morning is the mystical Lenormand. And good morning, Corinna. Lovely to have you here as well. First off the rank, it's wonderful to see that. Not that it's a competition, it's not. It is just as it is. We're here. A beautiful morning. And Silky's, well, for me here it's morning, and for Silky as well from looking at this, because hi, you're from New Zealand. There you go. Not Louise, I'm Roz. So lovely to see the. Oh, you're Louise. Oh, duh. Silly me. Of course. Says I'm Louise from New Zealand. Good morning. And good morning to Marianne. So you finally catch a live. Been on a big break on Facebook. Hope you're well. Yes, I am well. And I have had those breaks as well. More for surgeries. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We keep our health as best we can, don't we? Now, here are the cards. It is the Mystical Lenormand deck that I've got here this morning. It's, I can't remember who. Regula Elizabeth someone. Feichter. Regula Elizabeth Feichter. Anyway, look it up on the Amazon. I think it's probably where I bought them if you're interested in this deck. Very nice cards. I've got the 3-card layout this morning. So we've got the key in the central theme space, we've got the coffin in the home space, and it is the sun as the workspace. So shall we zoom in on them a bit further? And Corinna, you're surprised you're awake so early on your day off, to be honest. Lucky to be here. It's lovely to have you, you know. And sending healing your way from Marianne to, whether that's to me, thank you. If it's to everyone else, that's wonderful too. Thank you. Now, I was going to zoom in these cards, weren't I? Just a little further, just so it's the cards. There we go, rather than the cover. Here we are. Now, this key card, as that central theme, it really does open some portals or doors. Just depends which way you're wanting to look at it. This one here has the depiction as, it looks like an egg. So it's a different type of a doorway, isn't it? So it's something that we can use. It is a tool. It's a way of really beginning, that metaphorical, that more soul-centered, that we are, because this is in an egg. It's that is the new life of whatever that is opening for you as that next step, and being part of this being the thematic card for our day today. It could be extremely significant for you. So take notice of those signs, the symbolism, the messages that you're feeling you're receiving through your day today. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm trying to look at the card itself more closely. It sort of almost looks like a shield. It's some other tool. Maybe it's a slingshot. Maybe it's getting something to be really honed in and focused to target and aim towards that target, that type of thing. Very hard to tell. Or it could be, it could be even a dragon sleeping. There is a head, and there we've got the body of the dragon with its wings. Very difficult to tell from this angle, and even as I'm looking more closely at the card itself, it's actually beautiful artwork in it. If I could see it more closely, lovely card. Open up whatever you're needing to open through your day today. or it could mean locking away. A key can work both ways, doesn't it? So good morning to Julie. Lovely to have you here this morning, and we have Viv as well saying hi. Good morning. Now let's move to that is the home card, the home energies. It is the coffin. It's also depicted as the Egyptian coffin. In our Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck that is by Ciro Marchetti, he has the coffin in its horizontal aspect. The sarcophagus is on a raised mount with all the wealth and jewels lying around. Here we've got all the symbols and things lying around that probably do indicate what the treasures are and what is that next pathway into the afterlife. With the coffin, we did have it here, was it yesterday or the day before? It's still needing some of those things that we hold on to for too long to be let go, as if they are going through a death, so that it can be passed through and into the next use, into that next lifetime. That object or item might need to be given as recycling. I think that this could be that sort of a symbolism for our home space today, is clear out and cleanse old stuff, old energies, so that we're allowing that fresh air, that fresh movement of the flow of what's next to come in. So that, for me, is what this is indicating for our home space. It could be a physical death in the family. Don't grieve too long. Well, we grieve as we need to when there is death, but death isn't the permanent thing. We have the soul that is never ending, everlasting. It is that essence of who we are. We just live in these bodies. So we live good lives, celebrate that is our life today, and ridding of the old, bringing in the new. It's that whole cycle of what is for us in our home space today. So, in your interactions with family and friends, bring in with that the joyousness, the happiness, the really being grateful for who you have around you, for what you have with your environment, and all that you are able to be and do in who you are. And breathe more freshness into it, try to do something that's going to enliven and freshen up and give that renewed energy, because the old is moving out and shifting away in whatever you sense is going to be that next step for you in your home space, right? So we're moving over to the sun. What energizing, that is so much that lightness and that beautiful warmth that comes in with the sun's energy. At the moment out here, it's looking pretty grey, but we know that the sun is ever present. It's just behind whatever our atmospheric conditions are giving us for our seasons today. I love that this is with the camels in the background, with the pyramids that are even further in the background. We all know that is essentially a hot country too. Australia, for the most of it, is as well. Where are you that you have that beautiful sunshine in its seasons, in its time? Bring that smiling face of a sun into your day-to-day in the workspace. It's going to warm up what you are progressing through. It's going to step you through to that next step, even with the camels being there. It's being consistent and persistent in what you're doing in your work. It's keeping on, and that sun is giving us the energy to do that today. So that, in whatever way you're doing your work, whether it's in a home-based business or for a business you run yourself elsewhere, or working for another business person or otherwise as an employee, it's still bringing in that gorgeous sunshine and to enjoy what you are doing. Keep persisting if things seem a little bit on the sluggish or hard slog side. Lift up that energy with the beautiful smile of the sun and really warm your heart with what you love doing in your work. And those little moments where it's not quite enjoyable, you know that soon there will be something more enjoyable to take over, to really, boost you again in that sense. Okay, so that is what I feel is our reading today. We've got lovely new energies with that key opening whatever doorways we need to in our home or our workspace, bringing in that new energy, fresh and light. So trust what you feel from within your own heart, how your energies are going. um, we are frequency, like you know, with even sounds, the way that some things sound to you, and how in your gut feeling that some things feel, that's all vibrational. It's all frequencies and energy that is flowing through us. We are a live body whilst we are breathing and our heart beats. Okay, make the best use of it and keep being the best you as you move through your day today. Thank you so much for being here. I am just going to pop this back in with the other links that I have for the Buy Me a Coffee. That's the link I'm putting in there now. Now, if you are over, excuse me, whoops, I'm trying to grab these comments. As you can see, I'm able to put comments on the screen in my Be Live and Ecamm, but my streaming in the Ecamm is going to other channels that don't feed back in. But in the Be Live, I can bring these comments up. Thank you and have a great weekend. Except I can't if it's going to the profile. I've noticed that my Rosboundy profile hasn't been bringing in those feeds, the comments, but yesterday I changed it to one of the, I'm trying that professional profile. So if your name is showing here and you're on my profile page, yay, that's worked. So I'm happy about that. Thank you, Marianne, for the thank you as well. And here's the link to my Buy Me a Coffee. This is the one that's showing on YouTube. I do stream to YouTube as well. And here are the other thank yous from Corinna. Thank you. And Michaela, good morning. You might need to watch from the start again, but it's lovely to see you here, Michaela, because I know you comment as soon as you're on. So thank you, each and every one of you. Those who are on Instagram, thank you so much for watching. And as soon as finally caught one of my lives, it's so cool to check out a live from Michael. Wonderful to see you here too. And the commenting doesn't come up in my that hasn't come up in my Ecamm. So unfortunately, there's some things with the RTMP it doesn't do. Michael understands that. As soon as I finish this broadcast, the Instagram live stream disappears. It just gets deleted. I haven't found where to save it. It doesn't give me a save option. It just says discard. So unfortunately, lovely to have caught you two live, Michael. It's great. So Tinkering with Tech is a wonderful program that is on YouTube. Look it up. Tinkering with Tech, lovely tips and ideas for doing different things, not just live streaming related, but everything. I've been a member for a few years now, and it's great stuff. So, look, I'll keep moving forward. We all have things to do. Thank you so much for being here again, and keep being the best you. Until tomorrow, I'll see you hopefully around the same time, and blessings. Namaste.